Hey guys, congratulations, you have reached the end of our measurement and conversions unit. So you should have just finished your STAR 360 assessment. If you haven't done that yet, you need to go back and do it. And now you're ready to take our measurement conversions end of unit assessment. It's going to be 10 questions. It's going to be on a where, so you'll need your student ID, remember, as your username and password to get into that. But before we do that, I want to review on how to make some of these conversions and look at some example problems that are going to be kind of similar to what you'll see on your test. So make sure you pay attention to them and the process of how I'm doing them, because they should be a big help on your assessment today. All right, let's take a look. So on your test at the very top, you should have this. If you have it in person, you can get it out. If not, I have put it in the test for you, so you can refer back to this. But this is going to be a big help on your test and some of our examples. So let's review just how to make some of these conversions. So we're going to look at some simple example problems, then we'll look at some word problems, okay? So let's say I have this one, 6 gallons. I want to know how many quarts there are in 6 gallons. I've been organizing it similar using a chart that looks like this. So if you want to do this with me, you have not seen it, you can do it. So we're going to put what we're looking on the inside. So we're looking for gallons. We have gallons, and we're looking for quarts. So I'm going to put quarts over here. Now I'm going to look at my conversion chart, and I'm going to look where I see gallons and quarts. So I know that's volume, and I know it's customary, so it should be right here, gallons and quarts. So 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. I'm going to put that on my chart. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So how did I get from 1 to 4? I had to multiply times 4. So if 1 gallon equals 4 quarts, now I can plug in, okay, 6 gallons. I know I'll need to multiply. 6 gallons, 6 times 4 is what? 24. So 6 gallons should be 24 quarts. 6 gallons, 24 quarts, because there are 4 cups in a gallon. Very similar to our big G that we did. So quarts, 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 4 cups in a gallon. You know, inside the quarts, you have your 2 pints. And then this is too small, I can't even do it. Remember, inside each pint, you have 2 cups. So we took notes on that. We called it the big G. We could fit everything in there. If you can't remember that, look at your reference sheet. The information is right here. Let's try this next one. Remember, this is the weird abbreviation for pounds. 4 pounds is the same as how many ounces. Pounds is talking about weight and mass. So I know this is not liquid ounces, but the ounces that are on the weight and mass, because it's talking about pounds. So what do you see about pounds? 1 pound is 16 ounces. So how much is 4 pounds going to be? Well, I have pounds. I'm looking for ounces. 1 pound is 16 ounces. So we're going to times 16. So 4 pounds would be how much? I don't know my 16s off the top of my head. I'm going to have to multiply that. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 64. So that's how we did just simple conversion. So using these will help, but your test is not going to be this straightforward. It's not going to have like a blank question like this. They're going to be some word problems. So now that we reviewed just the simple concept, let's take a look at 2 word problems and see how we can use those to help. Okay, so here's our first word problem we're going to do. It says Whitney's putting a sign on her house. The sign is shaped like a rectangle with a width of 8 inches and a length of 16 inches. Before I go forward, I'm going to draw it. So here's a rectangle. It says a width of 8 inches and a length of 16 inches. I'm going to go ahead and label all sides. If she put tape along the sides So that would be here, 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 and here. That's the perimeter. If she put tape along the sides, how many feet of tape would she need? Here's where we have to do the conversions. My information is given to us in inches. At the end, it wants my answer in feet. So let's first figure out if she put tape around the edges along the perimeter, here, 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 and here, how much tape would she need? Let's figure out in inches first, because that's what we have. So how would I figure out how much tape she would need around the perimeter here? I just need to add up the inches, right? 16 plus 8 plus 16 plus 8. Let's figure out the perimeter. Let's do that. 16 and 8. What is that? Should be 8 plus 6 is 14. 1 plus 1 is 2, so that's 24. Plus another 16 and 8, so it's another 24. Right? The perimeter should be 48 inches. So she needs 48 inches of tape, but the question is not asking us for the answer in inches. They're asking us for the answer in feet. So now that we know the total in inches, we now need to convert it to feet. So let's convert inches to feet, because we're doing 48 inches is the same as how many feet. Now we do our regular conversion problem. Okay, I have inches, we're going to feet. Look at your chart. Where do you see inches and feet in the same line? It's right here. 12 inches is 1 foot. So I'm going to write that down. 12 inches is 1 foot. How did we get from 12 to 1? This is a divide by 12 rule. So now I know that we're going to divide by 12. I can plug in my 48 inches. 48 inches divided by 12 should tell me how many feet that is. Okay, we have to know our multiples of 12s in this case. Who knows your multiples of 12s? How many groups of 12 can you fit into 48? 4. So 48 inches is the same as 4 feet. So Whitney will need 4 feet of tape to go around the outside of her rectangle. Answer is in feet. Story was asking for the answer in feet. Okay, let's look at one more problem. Very similar to ones you will see. All right, so this one says, Bobby Joe is 5 feet 2 inches tall. So here he is, 5 feet 2 inches tall. Michael is 4 feet 10 inches tall. They want to know how many inches taller is Bobby Joe than Michael. The easiest thing for me is I'm going to start at the shorter person's height, and I'm just going to kind of count up until we get to Bobby Joe's height. Okay, so Michael is 4 feet 10 inches tall, right? If I add 1 more inch, he would be 4 feet 11 inches tall, right? Okay, if I add 2 inches, another inch, he would be 4 feet 12 inches tall. Now here's the thing, 4 feet 12 inches. When you get to 12 inches is the same as what? Look here, 12 inches is the same as another foot. So instead of saying 4 feet 12 inches, that is the same as 5 feet, right? 4 feet 12 inches is the same as 5 feet. So if I add another inch, he would be 5 feet 1 inch. And then if I add 1 more inch, he would be 5 feet 2 inches. So the same height as Bobby Joe is now. So 4 inches, he would be up to Bobby Joe's height. So because he's 5'10" right now, if he grows it 5'11", 411. If he add one more, grew one more inch, he'd be 411. Then 412, which is the same as 5 foot. Then 5'1", 5'2". So he is 4 inches taller. Bobby Joe is 4 inches taller than Michael. You're going to have a very similar problem to this on your assessment today. Count up. Remember, when you get to 12 inches, though, that's another foot. So it's not going to be those heights, and it's going to use different names, but you're going to have a very similar problem. Remember to use this to help you and write out your problems. If you're at home, you're going to have to grab a sheet of paper, and I want you solving these problems. Don't just do it mentally. If you're here at school, I'm probably going to have them printed for you so you can do them. If I don't do that, make sure you grab a sheet of paper and you are able to work out the problems. Okay, good luck. Please let us know if you have any questions, and good luck. See you later.